This is also not up. So let's try to build the connectivity between OCI and AWS. So for that one, let me go to AWS first. Then I will go to my VPC. Under this VPC, I will create a virtual private gateway. Okay, so I'm creating like VGW or otherwise MySQL AWS VGW. Okay, I'm keeping the default ASNM number. Okay, it's creating. Now we will also create a dynamic routing gateway here in the OCI. So in here, I'm selecting the compartment as a MySQL compartment, and I am giving name as a MySQL OCI DRG. Okay, now I'm creating this dynamic routing gateway. Once it's provisioned, then we will also attach it to our VCN. Okay, it's created. So now we will attach it to. We will give MySQL DRG. Yeah, attachment, something like that. And compartment MySQL, our VCN. Yeah, so here we no need to choose anything because it's by default it will select. So like nothing else we require to change it here. So we will directly create the VCN attachment. Oh, something is wrong. Okay, let me choose this one, TRG route table as a VCN attachment. Okay, it's created. Now we will go back to here. So database is also available. Now here we will also create a customer gateway. So here customer gateway, I'm giving name as a MySQL CGW, something like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm keeping this ASN number as the same. Here we will provide a dummy IP right now because we need to connect to the OCI. But before proceeding with the connection, we need to give some dummy IP. So otherwise it will be not created. So I have put 1111 as a normal. Nothing else is needs to mention here. I'm creating the customer gateway. Okay, it's created. Now I will go to site-to-site VPN connection. Now I am mentioning MySQL VPN, and I'm putting virtual private gateway which we have created earlier. Customer gateway, sorry, existing. Yeah, we have created. Now we will keep the routing as a static. So here we need to mention our OCI CIDR. So we have 46.0.0.0. So we will mention it here. Okay. Now like here there will be two tunnels. So we will configure only one tunnel for now. Like it will by default create two tunnels, but our configuration will have one tunnel active. We can also have two tunnel active, but for this practice we are doing only for one tunnel. So like here, if you are not no want to mention anything, then you can keep as it is. But here I want to change this reset key. Okay, so I'm mentioning like my database is very secured 1 2 3 4. Okay, so I'm keeping this uh, in my notepad for future use. Okay, and yeah, nothing else is required here, so I will create a VPN connection. So here it is showing pending, so no need to worry. We need to click to VPN ID, and then you can see here there are two tunnels, and it is also having IP. Okay, so like current status is pending, so it will be like down right now because like there is nothing at the OCI side, so we need to configure it. Okay, now we will download this configuration. Here we need to choose generic. Okay, and IKV2. Okay, and then we will download it. I'm keeping on same location. So here you will see this kind of file is generated. So like you can see like my pre-shared key is there. Okay, and the IP is also there, and the dummy IP is also there. And you can also scroll down to second tunnel. It will have also same kind of detail with another IP. Okay, so let me minimize this one. So it's downloaded. Now we will go back to OCI. Here we will create a CPE, customer premises equipment. So in this compartment, I'm creating the CPE. I'm giving MySQL OCI CPE, and I'm giving the IP. We will capture it from our that. Yeah. So we will take this first tunnel IP. Okay. Yeah. So also here for vendor we need to select other because Oracle is sorry, AWS is not mentioned. Okay. Let me clarify. Yeah, here is the IP. Yeah, correct. Okay. So I'm creating the CPE. Okay. Now we will go to site-to-site VPN and we will create the IPSec connection. Yeah, here we will select like we can give MySQL OCI IPSec. Okay, the compartment is fine. And here we will choose the CP as this one which we have created and the TRG which we have selected. Now static routes to on-premise network. So here we need to mention our AWS VPC CIDR. Okay, so let me go back to our VPC. Yeah, 36. So I'm mentioning this one. Now tunnel name if you want to give you can give, but here we need to mention our shared secret. Okay, so we need to enable it and we will mention that shared secret which I have copied already. Otherwise we can take it from here. No, this one. Okay, and I'm choosing the static routing because over there as well we have chosen the same for tunnel 2 as well. Okay, so keep the same thing, and here no need to mention anything. We are configuring only tunnel 1 right now. You can have 2 as well, there is no issue. Okay, I'm creating it. So here in the tunnels you will see the IP is there. Okay, so we will take this IP, Oracle VPN IP for tunnel 1. Here, like by assuming that -1 as a tunnel 1. Okay, now we will go to our AWS, and then we will go to our customer gateway because we have added a dummy thing, right? So in customer gateway, I will create a new one by mentioning like MySQL AWS CGW correct. Okay. Now I'm mentioning the IP address here, that correct IP address, and simply I'm clicking on create. Okay, it's created with the correct IP. Now also we will modify it in this one site-to-site VPN. We will go here. Uh, sorry, in virtual private site-to-site VPN. Yeah, here action, modify VPN connection, and customer gateway correct. Okay, those save changes. So it is modifying right now. And now we will enable the connectivity between EC2 and RDS, and also we will do routing between OCI and our AWS. Okay, like site to site VPN is a breach kind of thing, like we have created between two cloud network. Now we will create the routing. Now in the VPC we'll go to route tables, and under public subnet we will add one route, like our destination is OCI VCN. Okay, I'm selecting this and I'm giving a virtual private gateway as a connection. It's not showing one. One minute. Let me go to virtual private gateway. Oh, sorry, I forgot to attach it. So we need to attach to the VPC. Okay. Now you have attached to VPC. It's being attached. Uh, let's go back to route table again and public route tables. Here, add routes, and at our IP of OCI VCN, and then virtual private gateway, and then we can select this. Oh, wait, because it's being in progress. Wait for 2 minutes at least. it's still being attaching. Let's wait. Until then, we can go to OCI routing. Let's go to VCN. Now routing. Here we will choose private route rules, add route rules, target type, dynamic routing gateway, and here we will mention AWS VPC. IP is this one. Okay, it's selected already, so we no need to select anything else. And I'm doing route addition. Okay, let's see here. It's still attaching. Okay, it's attached now, so we can save the changes in the routes. So routes is updated now. Now we will configure our firewall rules. So let's go to security groups in the VPC, and here we will select our RDS security group to enable the connectivity between EC2 and RDS. Okay. So if you want to check, and you can here check it, like which security group is allocated to RDS. This RDS SG. So here in the inbound, we'll add rule MySQL, and like we will select here our EC2 SG, and we will save the rules. Okay, so now our EC2 instance will be able to connect to this RDS instance. Similarly, we will go to this OCI Heatwave and DB system. Sorry, I need to go to VCN. Yeah, so here in the security list, we will add our VPC subnet TCP, and destination port will be 3306. Okay, we will also add one more to just enable the ping. Okay, so I'm choosing the ICMP. So both rules are added. Now let's connect to the RDS instance. Okay, now let me go to sudo, because this is a new VM, so we need to install uh, MySQL in this. So like this is a Amazon Linux, so we need to install this MariaDB 105 to use MySQL. Okay, it's installed now. So we can test the connectivity between RDS. Let's capture the RDS endpoint and -u user and our password, which we have set during the RDS creation. So here you can see like it is connecting. Okay. Now similarly, like here I have opened another session. So let me connect here as well. So I have opened another session here for EC2. So let's try to connect our RDS, this DB system of MySQL Heatwave. Okay, now go to this one and search for DB system. And here we will go to connections and copy the private IP of this Heatwave. And I'm pasting the username as admin, and I will do same password. See, it's connected. So our cloud connectivity is established now.